Hello, welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the news today. Yesterday, the delegation of the Provincial Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the province, led by Mr. Cao Tiến, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, visit and extend New Year greetings to the Central Committee of the Vietnamese Buddhism in the South and the Army units. At the Central Committee of the Vietnamese Buddhism in Ho Chi Minh City, Deputy Secretary, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Cao Tiến, extend New Year greetings to the monks and nuns, a peaceful spring, wishing dignitaries and Buddhists to live a morally good life. The chairman of the Provincial People's Committee extend New Year greetings to 367 Air Defense Division, 370 Air Division, Military Region 7 Command, and Corps Command 4. On behalf of provincial leaders, the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee congratulated the unit's achievements. He acknowledged the positive contributions of the units to the overall development of Đồng Nai province and affirmed the provincial leadership will continue to create favorable conditions for the units to successfully complete the task. Recently, Coca-Cola Vietnam is required to pay over 830 billion VND in fines and tax areas as the company had made incorrect tax declaration. It is worth mentioning that after 20 years of development in Vietnam, this company has just paid 32 million USD of corporate income tax, and the company's business results are continuously reported losses. Having been in Vietnam since 1994, Coca-Cola Vietnam has continuously reported losses. According to the tax authorities' report, the Coca-Cola's accumulated losses amounted to more than 3,700 billion VND, exceeding the initial investment of 2,950 billion VND. Experts say that the company has been bankrupt technically. According to the tax office, the business continuous loss declaration lies in the cost of raw materials and accessories, in which the main flavoring is imported directly from the parent company at a very high price, so most of the profit is used to pay to them. Currently, the company has temporarily paid over 471 billion VND. Air pollution causes economic losses of about 10 billion USD a year in Vietnam, equivalent to 5 to 7% of GDP. This information is given at the first quarter policy dialogue in 2020 organized by the National Economics University yesterday in Hanoi. Air pollution is one of the leading factors that have serious impacts on public health. In Vietnam, 6 out of every 10 diseases with the highest death rate are respiratory related due to air pollution. Air pollution also causes economic losses of about $10 billion a year in Vietnam. At the seminar, experts analyzed the economic damages due to air pollution and many policy recommendations, such as strengthening the effectiveness and enforcement of policies on air environments, investment, scientific and technological research, particularly encouraged community participation in environmental protection. With many different perspectives, recommendations and critics at the seminar towards contributing to the sustainable development of Vietnam's economy. The U.S. House of Representatives, currently a Democratic majority, will vote on January the 15th by officially passing the terms of impeachment of President Donald Trump to the Senate. Speaking after a meeting with the Democratic Party leader in the House of Representatives on January the 14th, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will pick her impeachment managers, a group of House members who will serve as the prosecutors. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell announced that the trial will likely begin on Tuesday, January the 21st. Trump became the third U.S. president impeached after the House of Representatives last month passed two impeachment clauses: abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. This morning in Vietnam time, a huge explosion occurred at the chemical plant located in the city of Tarragona in Catalonia region of Spain. The huge bang caused the fire with a large column of black smoke visible from many kilometers away. The explosion was determined to occur primarily at the chemical plant. The initial consequences were determined. One person was killed, one missing, and at least 6 was injured, of which 2 were seriously burned. As of 10 p.m. the same day in Spanish time, the fire has not been controlled yet. This chemical plant specializes in the production of ethylene oxide products and derivatives of this substance. Each year, the plant produces 140,000 tons of ethylene oxide chemicals. Spanish authorities temporarily determined that the smoke covering the sky of Tarragona was not chemical smoke. That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.